Welcome back, everyone. My name is Tara, and this is the Reclaimed Ranch. Today I have just some random things from my stash. Some are Easter, some are kitchen. So I picked up these at a thrift store recently. They were $3.99 for three different wooden pieces. And so these two were really, really dried out. So I'm going to use my antiquing wax mixture that I make with Waverly antiquing wax, a little bit of black paint, and some water. And it just makes the wood look a little bit more antique, gives it more color, makes it more rich. And then I'm also going to add some of the Sweet Pickens oil wax to help kind of condition that wood. Now these guys, I have 6 of these little mushrooms I got at the Dollar Tree, and I thought that they were, the shape of them are really cute. I mean, they look okay as it is, but I wanted to try something a little different. So I painted the bases French linen with the Walmart chalk paint. And now I'm going in with some of the little pieces of copper foil flakes, and I'm adding that with some Mod Podge. Now this took a little while because that top is a glazed top, and even though I did sand it down, it took a little while to cover these little mushroom tops. So I did one in the copper color, or rose gold, I guess you could call it. I did one in gold and then the other in silver, and just a different take on the mushrooms. They're still going strong, so I figured might as well change it up a little bit. So after I let these dry, then I used Fusion's antiquing wax on them, or sorry, antiquing glaze, and it just kind of gives the hint of a little bit of it being outside. It kind of gives it that dirty look without being dirty. And so this is what I'm talking about here, is that glaze. And it's not super dark. It just is a perfect color to kind of darken the details without taking away too much from the paint. So I just wipe or put it on and then wipe it off with my shop towel there. And I did also put it all over the top of all of them just to kind of tie it in all together. And it just dulls down some of that shine on the gold and silver especially. So I thought it turned out pretty cute. Let me know what you guys think, if this is something that you would have in your home, or do you like the more earthy tones with the mushrooms? And then I went ahead and sealed the tops with the big top there from DIY. So this third one is from my stash as well, and it's a topiary with a little ceramic urn, and I'm going to go ahead and use Fusion Soapstone, a really nice deep gray color, to paint that bottom portion, and then I'll use the DIY white wax, make it look like the stone effect. And then with the top, it was just a hot mess. I don't know if this is how it used to look and people bought it this way, but I saw Erin from the Provincial Farmhouse do a project recently where she made her own topiary, and she glued little Easter eggs in it and some moss, and it turned out super cute. So I'm going to go ahead and do kind of the same thing, and I'm going to glue these eggs on. I have just some random eggs from years past, and then I have the moss from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to hot glue it in there. Kind of makes it look like a big nest, so to speak. And basically that's all for this one. Let me know if you guys would change anything. I think Erin did the eggs, but she painted them like the same color as the urn, and then do little speckles on them and stuff. But I kind of like the different colors of the eggs. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And so here we are with the white wax, and I just do one coat all the way around, take my shop towel, wipe it off. Now there was a crack, I found out when I was painting, there was a crack in it. It didn't like harm the function of the urn or anything, but I used some spackling to kind of close up the crack. But when I put this wax on it, it showed up like really well, but I thought it was kind of cool. It kind of just added to the character of that piece. So this next one is just a bunny that I had in my stash. I spray painted it a couple years ago, this blue. It's not something that I want to go with anymore. So I'm taking the DIY paint in faded burlap, and I'm going to use some salt wash to create a textured finish. And the first coat on the bunny, I'm just going to slap it on. You're going to see a bunch of brush marks. But the second coat, I'm going to take my chippy brush and I'm going to stipple it on and give it some really nice texture. It's going to give it a really nice stone effect to it. And then of course we're going to use the DIY white wax over the top. You can also use dark wax. That would look good as well, but I've used a lot of dark wax recently, so I kind of want to put a little bit of both in the booth. So here it is, that stippling motion just gives it that nice kind of fluffy texture, what bunnies have anyway, so I thought it was perfect. And if you do a piece that's really, really glossy, spray painting it with either like a clear matte or a spray paint color that's matte will really help your paint adhere to it. And also that salt wash is excellent for adhering, and it sticks to anything. So that was nice, because sometimes when you paint over a glossy surface, it'll just be really easily chipped off. So you want to be careful with that. And this last project is again from Hobby Lobby. Last year I went into did the clearance run and got this piece for just like $1.50 or something. It's a really cute little bunny, but just plain, and I really didn't like the bow. So I removed that, and I'm going to add just some spring florals, some yellow and some lavender and some greenery, and just kind of fill this guy out a little bit, make it look a little bit more spring-like. And then I'm going to use some different ribbon for a bow. So let me know what you guys think. I think this one turned out really well, and only for a couple bucks. So it's going to make a great door hanger for Easter time. All right, and this is the ribbon I chose. There's a white and yellow striped. I think the yellow really pops well with the flowers in there. So I went ahead and just did a bow, just a normal bow, and then I cut another piece of the ribbon and glued the middle part down to make it have more of a wider middle, to just take up some more of that space, because where the other bow was, there was a lot of glue left over. So I tried to hide it with this bow. I'm just cutting off the ends and a dovetail and adding the last final touches, just where you can kind of still see the glue from the top and the bottom. And then this guy is all finished. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I hope you like today's projects. I've got some more exciting news coming up. I can't tell you just yet, but I'll let you know in just a little bit. And have a great week, and we'll see you on Friday.